Hope you guys can hear me. I know last time I was on here, I had on the wrong device, so it was hard to hear me in here, and everybody was complaining about that. But I wanted to jump on here and talk about just one thing that I did, that changed my life forever, and that's to get the losers out of my life. And what does that mean, right? What does that mean to you? What did that mean to me? I think a lot of times, what's up, Sean? I think a lot of times, guys, we go through life and we let whoever surround us, right? So we might have a cousin that's always been around us, right? And we spend time with that cousin. But at the end of the day, he's jealous of us, or he doesn't give us the motivation to move forward, or he's always cheating on his girl, or he's always doing something, right? And we keep those people around us. And what they do is they end up dragging us down. We become those people. So one of the biggest lessons I've ever learned in this life is we are who we surround ourselves with. We become the top 5 people that we hang out with on a day-to-day basis. And I'm sure you guys have heard this before, right? It's nothing new to you guys. But understand that we will grow through whatever we go through, right? So you're going to have growth. And I know some of you, I've talked a little bit about this in the past, and some of you are going to say, well, what if I grew up with that person? Or what if I've been friends with them for years? Or what if they're family? So what? So what? Like, we're all responsible here. We're all grown adults here. We know the difference between, somebody that's positive in our life or somebody that's negative in our life. You guys know that difference. And you're lying to yourself if you don't think you know. You know in the back of your mind. You know whether this person is always talking about the next person, talking behind their back, or doing something that just drags you down or eats up your time with negativity or things that just don't matter or have no growth. Or when you tell one of your, high school friends or whoever it is that you think, is always there for you, when you tell him, whether you see jealousy or whether he's truly happy for you and telling you, hey man, go put some more time into that. Looks like you're already being successful. Go put some more time into that. You know the difference here, right? And so I think, today's Friday, right? So I want you guys to get out there and really just get the losers out of your life. Like, take some time to really think about each relationship that you have in your life right now, and write down the pros and cons of each and every one of them, of whether they're positive in your life and whether they're moving you forward or whether they're bringing you back. Because it matters. It matters a lot who you surround yourself with. That one change, just one time of sitting down going, you know what, Josh, you're better than this. You know what, Josh, you deserve better than this. You deserve to surround yourself with people that are positive. You deserve to surround yourself with people that bring you up in the world and not down. You deserve to be around people that are constantly making you grind, right? Making you want to put that time in, making you want to be a better person. And so if you sit down this weekend, if you got just a few minutes of time, really write down your top relationships. Write down where you spend most of your time. There's 5 people that you spend 80% of your time with. Write them down. Write them down and make sure that they're bringing positivity to your life. Make sure that they're not losers. Because if you can surround yourselves with winners, with winning mentality, you're going to be a winner. But if you continue to surround yourself with those negative people that are constantly doing shit, and we all know who they are, right? We all know who they are. It's like you can't hide from truth. So really go through each and every relationship you have and find those winners. Find the ones that bring you up. Find the ones that keep you positive, and keep those people around you. And you might not have a lot. Like when I first started doing this, I didn't have a lot of positive people around me. I was negative, right? That's just like, I'm not going to lie to you. I came from the trailer park. Everybody over in the trailer park, things just happen to them, right? It's like you're not in control of your destiny. That's the kind of mindset, the type of people that you have to get away from. Those are the losers that you have to get out of your life. You control each and every aspect of your life, and you guys know this, but you control each and every aspect of your life, and you got to get in there and you got to separate losers from winners. You got to separate negativity from positivity, and you got to know who you're going to be spending your time with, right? You want to control that time. You want to make sure it's beneficial to you, your family, what you're doing in life. So just take some time, sit down, take some time, Write down each and every person that you spend time with. Write down what you're getting out of that relationship. And life is a balance. Just as much as you give to a relationship, you should be getting back from a relationship. Life is a balance in no matter what you do in life. So figure that out. Is it a negative relationship? If it's a negative relationship, you got to get it out of your life. You got to get the losers out of your life. If it's positive, continue to build on that. Build things on that. Bring them up with you. There's people that were super positive in my life that I didn't give them a time of day, but they were kind of friends, right? Kind of acquaintances, but they were positive people. And when I sat down and really thought things through, those are the people that were bringing the most to my life and I was doing the littlest with. And once I changed that, once I started spending more time with those people and less time with the people that were bringing me down, the people that were jealous, the people that always had some negative shit to say, right? Always wanted to go to the bar on Saturday, get fucked up and do nothing. Once I cut those people out of my life blew up. And yours will too, right? So the thing with negative people is that, winning is just not in their language. That's just not what they do. They don't win. And so by surrounding yourselves around them, guys, what are you doing? You're setting yourself up for failure. You're setting yourself up to lose. And I don't want a single one of you to lose, and you don't want to lose either. So if it's not their language, how can we talk to them? How can we grow? How can we develop from that relationship with them? If you really want to bring somebody up, you got to let them know. Like what I did at the beginning is I just let everybody know. And I had a cousin actually that was super negative person all the time. And I just told him, hey man, this is what I'm doing in life over here. This is what I'm doing. And if you want to come along the ride, you got to stop all of this and do this. And I would say 90% of the people or 99% of the people I talked to that did that, they just fell off. They went their own way. They probably talked shit about me. As I'm moving up, they're staying where they're at. And that's usually how it goes. I know where I come from. It's like your family, when you're doing bad in life, they're there for you. But when you're doing good in life, they're nowhere to be seen, right? They just don't. They want to separate themselves because it makes them feel insecure. And so that's how these people were. The second I started separating myself, they disappeared. And that's what's going to happen for you as well. So we have to get in there and we have to separate negativity from positivity. I don't want to make this super long. I just want to make sure that you guys are doing this in your life because this one thing really did change my life, guys. More than you can even understand. I went from being able to spend about 20% of my time working on what I wanted to work on and 80% of the time in the bullshit that they brought to me, right? The cheating, the lying, all that negativity shit that comes through, right? Hey, I can't get a job because of this. The blaming is the worst, right? Not taking responsibility. Those are negative people. People that don't take responsibility, that blame everybody else for their problems. That's the shit that I used to have to hear all the time. 80% of the time I was talking to these people. And the second I could switch that, the second that it went from 80% of my conversations at all times were nothing but positive and only 20% contained negative stuff that we could get through really quick, that's when my life blew up. And that's when your life's going to blow up as well. So get the losers out of your life, right? Get people that speak the language that you're trying to do. And that's winners. That's people that are positive. That's people that take responsibility. That's people that want to grow in life, right? And so we will grow through what we go through. And it's time for you to go through and cut out the losers of your life. With that, I'm out.